We're standing in the hallway of the Palace Hotel here during GDC, and we've met up with Ngmoco and Tom here, who's just launched a new game on Android, and it's coming out on iOS later. It's called Skyfall, and it's an RPG. And first of all, like an RPG on a mobile device, what would you say is key to making an RPG on a mobile device?
Well, when we really wanted to make a new game, we thought about different genres we could make, and we really wanted to make an RPG game. The biggest hurdle we thought was exploration, because every great RPG game has to have great exploration. We knew we could do making your character feel more powerful. We knew we could do battle really, really well. But we really felt to nail exploration on a mobile device for short sessions was something we were going to have to do. And I think with Skyfall, we've really come up with a really cool way of uncovering tiles to make it feel like you're uncovering this world as you move through it.
And speaking of that world, what kind of world is it, and what kind of setting is it for this RPG? Because that's really key as well.
Yeah, it's a fantasy world, so you have warriors, rogues, mages. It's a world filled with magic and lots of monsters that you have to battle. And the story really behind Skyfall is that there's this source power in the world. As a new player, you don't quite know what that is, and you discover more and more about it as you move through the game.
And what kind of things does the player manage, and sort of what drives the player forward in the game?
Right. So exploration is the main driving point. Finding better gear for your character, becoming more powerful. You can really feel it when you get a really good weapon, and you battle an enemy that might have been a little bit harder, and with that new weapon is easy. Meeting friends and doing social quests and battles with friends. You can bring your friend into a dungeon, and they can help you out. So it's just a lot of fun, and what we try to do is bring a lot of the excitement of a console RPG to a mobile device.
One of the benefits of mobile platform is the flexibility you've got as a developer, and we sort of touched on it. The game isn't done yet. Right. You're still working on adding features all the time, and you're pretty flexible in that. So what kind of plans do you have, and where do you sort of see player feedback feed into that, and sort of how do you see the game sort of progressing?
Yeah, so we released it with what we thought was the core feature set that we needed to. We have a lot that we really want to add to the game. So there's really two parts to that. One is, like you said, since it's a live game, and in the mobile space, we can look at what users are doing, where they're engaging with different features more, and really develop those features based on heavy user interaction with them. And then the second part is adding new stuff that we think will make the game more deep, more engaging. We have events that are going to be coming out, limited time events that you can win great stuff that we think the players will love. We also have crafting, which is a new feature we're going to be rolling out pretty soon that will add a lot of depth to the gameplay and a lot more to do when you don't have something to explore maybe at that moment.
So since you will be able to play with other players and stuff like that, how do you sort of think about sort of the way you balance things with players? Is it meant to be a game where you play like 20 minutes a day, or is it gonna favor players who have a lot of time on their hands, and how do you balance that?
There's different kind of play styles that you can do. So players that are going to play more are going to advance further through the game. But there are other things for players to do. So when we do launch these events, it's not specific to a certain level player. Everyone can be involved. So there's always stuff for people to do. The game handles really well just to handle any style, play type. If you want to play slower or faster, that's fine. We don't have anything head-to-head competitive right now, so you never feel like you're being left behind. It's always kind of move at your own pace and enjoy the story, the world, and the cool gear you'll find along the way.
So for Android users, they can pick up the game right now and start playing, but on iOS, it's coming out in a little bit.
Yep, we're working on finishing up the iOS version now, so it should be ready pretty soon. But the Android version's live and in the marketplace, so go download it.
Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you very much.